कभी ऐसा लगता है कि expert needs to go to that particular place, has to inspect certain things, so the party should allow the expert to conduct the inspection to check the goods and the property of which is in dispute. Okay. If subsection 2 says that if a party so requests or if the tribunal considers it necessary, the expert shall, after the delivery of his written or oral report, participate in the hearing, where the parties have the opportunity to put questions to him and to present expert witness in order to testify on the points of issue. फिर एक बार सपोज मैंने किसी लॉयर मैंने किसी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को अपॉइंट किया था. द मैटर इन डिस्कशन was basically relating to incorporation of a company. कंपनी के इनकॉर्पोरेशन से रिलेटेड कुछ झगड़ा था, तो जिस सीएस ने ये कंपनी बनाई थी, चलो वो तो पार्टी टू द मैटर होगा. किसी बाहर वाले एक कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, क्योंकि वो एक्सपर्ट है इनकॉर्पोरेशन के मैटर्स में, एक सीएस को बुलाया था. वो सीएस ने अपना सब छानबीन किया, रिपोर्ट दे दिया टू द ट्राइब्यूनल. ओके, नाउ जब ओरल हियरिंग होते हैं तो उस एक्सपर्ट को भी बुलाया जाता है. Whenever an expert is appointed in a particular case, so whenever the oral hearing will be conducted, that expert also has to come. That expert has to come, testify, मतलब बयान देना पड़ेगा. और फिर जो parties है ना, जिनका झगड़ा चल रहा है, they can ask whatever questions they want to ask to this particular expert. इसका एक example I can give. Suppose me and Khushi, we are the parties in the arbitration. Okay, we want to go for arbitration. ठीक है, and Sayoni is the arbitrator. Okay, now what will happen? We want an expert in this case. We want to appoint an expert who will give his report, who will inspect the documents, goods, etc. So we appoint Bhavya. Okay, we appoint Bhavya as the expert. So you understand the scene here. Me and Khushi are the parties who are fighting. Sayoni is the arbitrator and Bhavya is the expert. Okay, so now Bhavya will make a report on the issue because of which me and Khushi were fighting. उस भव्या को अपॉइंट इसीलिए किया है because she has to give an report to the tribunal, and Bhavya will also come and inspect the documents, goods and property which are in question. Okay, second subsection says that after giving the report, Bhavya when submits a report to Sayoni, after that, if it is necessary, if it is found necessary that Bhavya should participate in the oral hearing, where she will get an opportunity, where me and Khushi will get an opportunity to question Bhavya कि आपने ये report कैसे बनाया, how did you make this report, what was the basis of your investigation, how did you conduct the investigation. अगर हम लोग को ऐसा कुछ question पूछना है तो हम पूछ सकते हैं. Also, whatever things Bhavya has written in the report, she had to testify it. मतलब उसको बयान देना पड़ेगा कि मैंने correct लिखा है, मेरे knowledge के हिसाब से लिखा है और जो facts थे उसके basis पे लिखा है. Have you all understood subsection 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, subsection 3 says that the expert shall, on the request of party, make available to the party for examination all documents, goods or property in the possession of the expert with which he was provided in order to prepare his report. तो same example लेते हैं. भव्या को अपनी report बनानी थी, so she asked for some documents from me and Khushi. So whatever documents, whatever material we provided to Bhavya, she will have to return that to us. वो सब कुछ उसको हमको return करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? Understood section 26?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then court assistance in taking evidence. The arbitral tribunal or a party with the approval of tribunal may apply to the court for assistance in taking evidence. The application shall specify the name and address of the parties and arbitrators, general nature of the claim and the relief sought, the evidence to be obtained, in particular the name and address of any person to be heard as witness or expert witness, and a statement of the subject matter of the testimony required, the description of any document to be produced or property to be inspected. Sometimes it may happen that we need certain evidences. Okay, so arbitral tribunal or the party or the parties who are involved in the tribunal, they may apply to the court दे मे अप्लाई टू द कोर्ट कि हम लोग को ये सबूत की जरूरत है, तो आप हमारी मदद कीजिए, ये सबूत दिलवाने में, ये सबूत इकट्ठा करने में आप हमारी मदद कीजिए. दे कैन आस्क फॉर हेल्प टू द कोर्ट फॉर गेटिंग द एविडेंस. सो जब आप कोर्ट से हेल्प मांगने जा रहे हो, यू विल हैव टू गिव एन एप्लीकेशन टू द कोर्ट. In that application, you have to mention the name and address of the parties and the arbitrators, why this case is being fought, and what is the remedy that you want. Okay, what is the remedy that you want. Then the evidence जो आपको लाना है, जिस एविडेंस को ढूंढने में आप कोर्ट की मदद मांग रहे हो, उसके बारे में आपको बताना पड़ेगा. Then you will also have to write the person whom you want as a witness, or the expert whom you want as a witness. Okay, and you have to give the description of the document जो आप ढूंढना चाहते हो with the help of the court. हम कोर्ट की मदद क्यों मांग रहे हैं? एविडेंस ढूंढने में, एविडेंस ढूंढने में या विटनेस ढूंढने में. वो विटनेस जो नहीं आ रहा है, वो कोर्ट की मदद ले रहे हैं उसको लाने में, तो उस विटनेस का नाम पता देना पड़ेगा, एक्सपर्ट का नाम पता देना पड़ेगा, जो डॉक्यूमेंट आप चाहते हो टू प्रोड्यूस एज एविडेंस उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन देना पड़ेगा. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स हैव टू बी रिटन इन द एप्लीकेशन. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड सबसेक्शन 1 and 2? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now the court within its competence, अभी कोर्ट क्या है, वो हर जगह तो नहीं जाता है. There are some jurisdictions, there are some restrictions on the court. So according to the competence and according to the rules of Indian Evidence Act, because Indian Evidence Act is applicable to the court, so whatever rules are applicable, according to that, the court will entertain your request and it will try to get the evidence and help you in solving this case. The court, while making an order, issue the same process to witness as it may issue in suits tried before it. मतलब नॉर्मली जब हम सिविल कोर्ट जाते हैं तो किसी भी विटनेस को अगर बुलाना होता है तो उनको नोटिस जाता है. यहाँ पे भी भले ही केस आर्बिट्रेशन में हो, बट हमने कोर्ट की मदद ली है टू कॉल अ विटनेस और टू प्रोड्यूस एन एविडेंस, तो फिर कोर्ट नॉर्मली वही प्रोसीजर फॉलो करेगा जो वो नॉर्मल सूट्स में फॉलो करता है टू गेट द विटनेस और द एविडेंस. ठीक है, सबसेक्शन 3 and 4 इज क्लियर? Okay. Now, the persons failing to attend. Abhi, what happened? I wanted Hazel to come and give the witness. So I went to the court and asked the court to help me in calling Hazel as the witness. So court sent a notice to Hazel. But suppose Hazel fails to attend the arbitral hearing, or make some default, or she refuses to give the evidence, or she is guilty of any contempt to the arbitral tribunal during the proceedings, shall be subject to the like disadvantages, penalties and punishments by order of the court. So court can issue a punishment to her because she did not listen to the court's order. Okay, so if court asks someone to be present in the arbitral proceedings, or if court asks someone to produce the evidences required in the case, and that someone does not respond or fails to respond to the court's order, they उनको punishment हो सकता है. ठीक है, they can be punished, penalties can be imposed on them. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and प्रोसेस का मतलब यहाँ पे लास्ट सबसेक्शन में समझाया है दैट व्हाट प्रोसेस. प्रोसेस मींस गिविंग नोटिस टू द पीपल. जैसे यहाँ पे जो बोला गया ना प्रोसेस, 1 second. The court may, while making an order, issue the same processes. Processes मतलब नॉर्मल टाइम पे कोर्ट अगर किसी को विटनेस करके बुलाना चाहता है, या कोर्ट किसी को बोलता है कि आप अपना फाइल हमारे पास लेकर आओ, तो वो नोटिस देते हैं, समन भेजते हैं. तो सेम समन यहाँ पे भी भेजा जाएगा टू द विटनेसेस एंड टू पीपल टू प्रोड्यूस डॉक्यूमेंट्स. ओके, दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम थिंग. ओके, now we move to section 28.